Hello, and welcome to my meditation live stream. This is Scott, and here on my meditation channel, I like to work with the different dimensions of our being, our body, our emotion, our mind, and our relationships. And this is kind of like Mindfulness 2.0 in a world of a changing, fast-paced maelstrom of information. We need an update to meditation practice that allows us to work with the way things are. Perhaps in the old days it worked to go sit in a cave and to hold the world in peace. But in today's world, we are involved. We are involved in the market. We are involved in the up and down. We are involved in the wind of change, like the Scorpions sang about in the 80s. We are a part of it, an integrated part, whether we know it or not, but we can utilize awareness in such a way that allows us to develop sort of like skill set. So I'd like to give a brief talk before we practice, and you may ask yourself, why do you do the work? Well, because we need to kind of, in our own way, contribute to society's well-being. And there's a lot of zeitgeist around becoming a fully integrated, autonomous person that has no need for anything. And I think there's a way in which that's partially true. There's a way where you can become sort of integrated in such a way where you need less outside support. And I think of things more like, if we are all able to reduce the amount of distress in our system, then we impact the whole of humanity from that place, because we are acknowledging and working with our own aspect of our nervous system that plugs into everyone else's nervous system. So even in a small way, it matters. And, much to my chagrin, I have said things on my channel that apparently you can't say on YouTube, and I won't say them again. Obviously, it's impacted however things work on YouTube, but I'm learning about and being creative about how I approach things in a different way in 2026, and I hope you are too. So, that being said, I am doing a reading from a book that's about the awakened space between us, the we space, and it's something that I discovered ages ago. And I like to read from this book and do readings here on my channel before we practice. So I'm going to start with a foundation for change. Many of us experience these meetings as a catalyst for personal growth, not through acquiring something new, but by uncovering a quiet inner poise that allowed us to stand more fully in the realizations we already carried. What I let go of was my tendency to contract, hold on, to not risk changing. The relief of finding the heart is an ecstatic release. For me, being immersed in the relational field, where the energy is one of discovery rather than declaration, allowed a softening of the habitual boundaries that would otherwise snap into place, shields up had been my automatic response when faced with intimacy. In this space, I found the safety to let that guard fall. It was a deep learning that everything is actually okay. What was also striking was how this presence began to ripple outward. People began sharing how what they were experiencing in the group was subtly transforming their relationships beyond it, affecting interactions with others who had no knowledge of what we were doing. I think as much as the personal boundaries between us and the group melt and dissolve in the shared experience of truth and love, I think the transparency of being is what we take out into the world, and people feel it and respond to it without ever knowing what it is. And what's happening? Have people noticed changes beyond the group? I'm beginning to realize some of all these changes. The love we share is available to all. And this is extraordinary, but it's true. I have found confidence and trust to express my experience in a way I never have before in all my life. And so we'll stop there today and begin practice with your eyes closed, gently closing your eyes and tuning inside. We'll begin with some deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In breath, feeling your body. Out breath, letting go of distress, tension, resistance, and assumptions that no longer serve you. Allowing your breath to fill the whole trunk of your body, front to back, side to side, top to bottom, and allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, into your legs and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Great. And allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing. Begin to notice your body and your body sensations, such as subtle movement, the temperature, tingling and pulsing of your body. A sense of inner aliveness. When you can feel your body and the contact your body has with the planet, your connection with the earth, and you can begin the practice of feeling and softening on the in-breath, feeling your body, And then on the out breath, softening and melting down through your body like warm honey deep into the earth. And everywhere that the honey touches in your body is cleansed, healed, purified, and made whole as it travels down through your body, collecting impure energy, bringing it down through you into the earth, where the earth receives that energy and transforms and recycles it. Feeling and softening is a great, useful technique for in times of overwhelm or distress. It's also very useful for those who have practiced meditation 1.0 for a very long time and have pressure built up in the body that can soften, melt, and dissolve. Very good. And then bringing your attention up into your heart, your center of your chest, and imagine as though you're breathing directly in and out of your heart. You can place your hand there to activate your heart center, your heart chakra. And really, our heart center is a multi-part system, including our physical heart, our spiritual heart, and our subtle energy heart. All these things work together in concert. So when we gently place our attention there, we allow this system to illuminate with awareness. And in doing so, it helps the process of defragmentation and release. On the in-breath, feeling your heart. Out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. contact with your emotions. You can notice what is present for you emotionally right now. And remaining open to your emotions, but not allowing them to be good or bad, just what they are. And allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared space is useful for proper emotional hygiene. Human beings are meant to feel things together and not alone. And you could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. Or you could also be feeling numb, which is like the absence of emotion in terms of feeling. And so just allowing yourself to feel and experience a little bit your emotions in the shared space. Good. And then bringing your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, softening and letting go of tension from your head. If you like, you can breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows or the top of your head, your crown, whatever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your head. And coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy and active your mind is. And just practicing to remain uninvolved with your thoughts. If you notice that you're thinking, you can always come back to feeling your body, your spine, your body's connection to the earth for grounding and anchoring. Beautiful. And then from here, we can gently open our eyes. And keeping your eyes soft, take a moment of appreciation for the work we did with our eyes closed and the different aspects of our being. And on the in-breath, we begin to work with the relational space. So on the in-breath, feeling around you, the space around you. And then on the out-breath, feeling the space inside you. Just noticing the difference, feeling outside on the in-breath and inside on the out-breath. Wonderful. And if you like, you can add in qualities to your practice. You can pick one or two or all three of the qualities. It's up to you. And the qualities are love, compassion, gratitude. And on the in-breath, you can practice feeling love, compassion, and gratitude around you. And then on the out-breath, feeling love, compassion, and gratitude towards yourself. And just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. There's a way in which love, compassion, and gratitude are timeless because they're a dimension that's even beyond ourself. An aspect of love, for example, can transcend even death and come to us in unexpected and bless us in unexpected ways. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet so you can do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings, healing, and transformation, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember to look for blessings today. And if you had one, I would love to know about it. You can put a little comment below. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.